Singular signifies one and plural signifies more than one. Most nouns in the English language become plural by adding the inflectional endings s or es. An inflectional ending is a part of the word that is added to the end of a base word in order to change a number or tense of a base word. Base words have meaning and can stand alone. Base words are like home, cat, box, etc. Inflectional endings include s, es, ing, ed. S and es change the number while ing and ed change the tense. For example, the singular noun cat is changed to the plural noun cats by adding the inflectional ending s. Likewise, box is changed to boxes, whereas the inflectional endings ing and ed change the tense of the word. For example, eat is changed to eating, which is present tense. Walk is changed to walked, waked, which is the past tense. Nouns that become plural by adding the inflectional endings s or es are known as regular plural nouns. For example, cat is changed to s, cats, box, boxes. Nouns that do not become plural by adding s or es are known as irregular plural nouns. For example, man, man, is changed to men, men. Foot, foot, is changed to feet, feet. These irregular plural nouns have to be memorized. Unfortunately, there is no other way. They have to be memorized by constant practice of reading, writing, listening and speaking. However, there are few patterns that can be helpful for making singular nouns to plural nouns. Let us see some of these patterns. The first pattern is that you can add s, the inflectional ending s. For example, book, if you add s, then it becomes books. So book is a singular noun, whereas books is a plural noun. Likewise, pen, pens, cup, cups, house, houses, axe, axes. The second point is that we can add es, the inflectional ending es. If a word or a singular noun ends in s, ss, sh, ch, o, x or z, z, here. For example, bus, bus. This word ends in s, so to make it plural we add es. So it becomes buses, buses. Likewise, class, classes, truss, trusses, dish, dishes, marsh, marshes, potato, potatoes, lunch, lunches, bench, benches, tomato, tomatoes, tax, taxes, box, boxes, blitz, blitzes, buzz, buzzes. Okay, alright. However, with respect to s and z, there are some singular nouns where they have to be repeated first and then the es has to be added. For example, gas, gas, gas. Now this word gas, if we have to make it plural, then we have to repeat the s and then add es. So gas becomes gases. Likewise, quiz becomes quizzes, fez becomes fezzes. Yes? Yes, you have a question. Okay, please ask. What is fez? Fez is a cap, it's a headdress, it's made of felt, generally worn by the Turkish people. But there are many tribes in Africa also who wear this type of a headdress. However, it's generally popular by the Turks. It's also called as a tarboosh, T-A-R-B-O-O-S-H, yeah, tarboosh. The name Fez comes from a city in Morocco. The city is also called as Fez, F-E-Z, Fez. So in this Fez city, there are crimson berries, and from these crimson berries they extract the juice and they make a dye to color this hat. So this hat is usually made red and it's known as a fez. It's basically a headdress made of a felt. Yeah, it's a short headdress. It does not peak, it has a flat top. Clear? Okay, now we move on. Now with the words ending with O, there are few exceptions. Yeah, exceptions are always there. These are not rules, these are just general patterns. They are just guidelines to help you recognize how to make singular to plural. But there are no rules. It's just and there are always exceptions. So with words ending with O, the exceptions are piano. Here piano, we don't add es, pianos. We just say s. We just write the inflectional ending s is added. Pianos. Photo, photos. Hello, hellos. Zero, zeros. Volcano. Yes, with volcano, es is also correct. You can write also es. Volcanoes, s and es, you can write both. Then there is a musical instrument, cello, cellos or celli, both are correct. There are words which end in f and fe. Now with such words like leaf, calf, knife, with such words we replace the f and the fe with ves. So wolf becomes wolves, wolf becomes wolves. So the f is replaced with ves. Similarly, there are words ending with fe like knife, knife. So this becomes knives, knives. Clear? Yeah, there are many words. Calf, calves, wife, wives, leaf, leaves, life, lives, lives, lives actually. Life, lives. But however, there are few exceptions like roof, roofs. F here is not replaced, just an S is added, roofs. Similarly, belief, here F is also not replaced, just an S is added, believes. Proof, proofs. Yes, yes, chef, chefs. Chief, chiefs, yes. So there are few exceptions here. Now there are singular nouns that end in Y. Now if the letter prior to the Y is a consonant, then we have to eliminate the Y and add IES. Yes, and if it is a vowel, A, E, I, O, U, then we add just S. For example, puppy, P-U-P-P-Y. Here P is coming prior to Y. Now P is not a vowel, it is a consonant, puppy. So we replace the Y with IES, puppies. Understood? Similarly, city, cities, community, communities, pony, ponies. However, if the singular noun ends in Y and the letter prior to Y is a vowel, then we just add S. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U. For example, chimney. Here the letter prior to Y is E. E is a vowel. So we do not replace the Y with IES. We just add an S. So we write CHIMNEYS, chimneys. Similarly, toy, toys, rays, bye-byes. Clear? Okay. Another pattern is there are words that end in US. We replace the US with I, or we can add ES. For example, these are words normally used in scientific languages. Focus, focuses, cacti. Radius, radii. You can say radiuses also. Cactuses, focuses. However, some things cannot be changed. Alumnus is alumni, nucleus is nuclei, fungus is fungi. Hippopotamus, you can say hippopotamuses or hippopotami. Yeah. Likewise, octopus, octopi or octopuses. Now there are words that end in IS. Then we replace the word IS, replace the IS letters with ES. So thesis becomes thesis. THESIS, IS is replaced with ES. So singular is THESIS, it's a one thesis. Whereas if there are multiple, more than one thesis, then we call it as theses, THESES. Similarly, ellipsis, ellipsis, analysis, analysis, crisis, crisis, axis, axis. Okay, x-axis. Yes, the singular is axis, plural is axes, axis. Similarly, here axis axis is the line, the horizontal axis and the vertical axis that we use in charts and graphs. Now there are nouns which end in on. Then we replace the on with a. For example, phenomenon. To make it plural, we write phenomena. Criterion, criteria. With singular nouns that end in we replace the with a. Like datum, data. Stratum, strata. Bacterium, bacteria. Memorandum, memoranda. Curriculum, curricula. Curricula, and with respect here, curriculums, we add an s. This is also correct. So both curricula and curriculums is correct. Now there are nouns which end in ix or ex. Then we can replace them with ces or xes, like appendix. Can we replace with appendices, dices, or we can also say appendixes, dixes, appendixes. If you write a medical thesis, then they generally prefer dixes. Index, indices or indexes, vortex, vortices or vortexes. To make plural, some singular nouns change the vowels. For example, an is changed to en, oo is changed to ee. Like goose is changed to geese. So here goose, goose, oo is changed to ee, so it becomes geese, geese. Foot, feet, tooth, teeth. Woman, woman, woman is changed to woman, woman. However, this woman is pronounced as women, women. So you may write it, you may prefer to write it as wim, but it is women. Woman. No, we actually pronounce it as women. Man, men, men. There are some nouns which change significantly when they are made plural. Like mouse becomes mice, child becomes children, person becomes people, ox, oxen, die, dies. They change significantly. So these are some of the patterns. Whereas there are some nouns that do not change at all. They remain the same in both singular and plural forms. Yes, there is no change at all. They remain the same. These nouns, if you use them, then how do you identify whether you're using the singular form or the plural form? Because both are the same. So you have to refer the context in which they are used. If the context suggests a singular usage, then you have to take it as a singular noun. And if the context suggests a plural usage, then you have to take it as a plural noun. So these nouns can be identified as singular or plural by referencing the context in which they are used. For example, series, sheep, species, moose, buffalo, spacecraft, aircraft, watercraft, hovercraft, swine, shrimp, trout, sheep, deer. Yeah, these all words remain the same in plural and singular forms. Basically, the regular nouns become plural by adding s or es, and the rest are the irregular nouns. Some patterns I have already told you, but however, unfortunately, in actuality, in truth, you have to memorize the irregular nouns, the irregular plural nouns, and you can do that only by practice. Yeah, go on practicing reading, writing, listening, speaking, and you'll get it. Okay, so is this clear? Up till now, what I have told you, can you identify the patterns? Now let's do an exercise. Okay, when you complete it, let me know. Please start. Thank you.